Days 2020, we celebrate our heritage. Canada, we thank you for the chance and opportunity. Stand tall, Filipino, reach out to the community. Together we'll be strong in 2020.
Happy 122nd Independence Day, everyone. This is Day 12 of Philippine Days 2020. This is the day when we celebrate our Independence Day. Let's start this joyous occasion with inspiring words from our leaders, both Philippine and Canadian. Everybody, let's welcome the Consul General of the Philippines here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, the Honorable Maria Andrelita Austria.
The Philippine Consulate General in Vancouver joins the Filipino community in British Columbia, Yukon, and the Northwest Territories in celebrating the 122nd anniversary of the Proclamation of Philippine Independence. We also mark the 2nd anniversary of Filipino Heritage Month in Canada. Every year for the past century, we Filipinos around the world gather in June to commemorate the hard-fought freedoms our forefathers sacrificed their lives for, to allow us to live lives free from persecution and repression. It is also the time for us to come together and celebrate our rich culture, heritage, and traditions. This year, however, we are unable to celebrate in the usual manner we have been accustomed to because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But despite these challenges, we, Filipinos all over the world, continue to shine a bright light amidst the current doom and gloom. We find on the front lines of this battle our 21st century Rizals, Bonifacios, Tandansoras, and Mabinis. These are the Filipino healthcare professionals and workers in hospitals, care facilities, essential service workers in groceries, farms, transportation, logistics, sanitation, food services, among others. Your fearless spirit continues to forge on so that the majority of us may still be able to live the life we are accustomed to. This global pandemic has brought out the best in Filipinos, wherever we may be. The values of bayanihan and malasakit sa kapwa, innate in us, in our culture, guide us through every day. We do not need to be prompted to act and help. We are present. We give of ourselves generously. We risk our lives to save others, regardless of color, race, religion, gender beliefs. And we could not be prouder of each and every one of you. Kayo po ang nagsasabuhay sa tema ng ating pagdiriwang ngayong taon, Kalayaan 2020, tungo sa bansang malaya, nagbabayanihan at ligtas. We salute you for all your sacrifices and hard work. We thank you for your courage. We honor you for showing the world the indomitable Filipino spirit. Mag-ingat po kayong lahat, and I look forward to the day when we could celebrate our victories together again. Mabuhay!
Let's lend our ears to the Member of Parliament of North Vancouver, Honorable Jonathan Wilkinson.
Hello, kamusta ka? I'm Jonathan Wilkinson, the Member of Parliament for North Vancouver, and I want to send greetings to the Filipino community here in North Vancouver and across the Lower Mainland. It is my honor to send greetings to the community in celebrating the Declaration of Philippine Independence 122 years ago. The Philippine Days Festival here in North Vancouver typically plays a very meaningful role in celebrating the culture and diversity of the Filipino community across this country and reminds us not to take our freedom for granted. With this year's theme being a tribute to seniors, aged, veterans, and the elders, it is an opportunity for the Filipino community to share and showcase their culture and traditions while demonstrating fellowship in our community. Across Canada, the Filipino community plays a fundamental role in our society, often dedicating their lives to the well-being of their families, their friends, and their community. Certainly, this has been a challenging time over the past number of months, and this year's festivities will be held very differently. Large celebrations will not be able to happen with friends and family in the same way as normally would be the case, as we must practice physical distancing to keep our community safe. I know this is difficult, but I also know that we will get through this together. I also extend my best wishes to all those celebrating Philippine Independence Day here in Canada and around the world. I will miss not being part of the celebrations at the park in North Vancouver, but I certainly look forward to celebrating in my own way and certainly, hopefully, to celebrating in the park next year. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Here to present to us the official proclamation from the Provincial Government of British Columbia, Member of Legislative Assembly, our very own Honorable Mabel Elmore.
Hi, I'm Mabel Elmore, the MLA for Vancouver-Kensington. Here I've got the official proclamation from Premier John Horgan on behalf of the Government of British Columbia, proclaiming June as Filipino Heritage Month. So it's the second year in a row the Government of BC is recognizing June as Filipino Heritage Month, and I want to send a message of congratulations and appreciation as we mark the contributions of the community. We recognize the pride that we have for our Filipino heritage, and we acknowledge all the contributions of the community right across British Columbia. So I'm presenting it to you virtually as we're pulling together during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic. So I want to wish all of you and your families to stay safe and to continue to observe our practices of physical distancing as we continue to get through this pandemic together. So I wish you all a very happy Philippine Independence Day on June 12th, a very happy June marking Filipino Heritage Month, and I hope that you all enjoy the festivities. Mabuhay, mabuhay tayong lahat.
The Philippines Historama Society of BC has prepared a series of snapshots taken from the performance of the history of the Philippines through various forms of art. The Mayor of the City of North Vancouver has graced us with her greetings. Here is Mayor Linda Buchanan.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Linda Buchanan, the Mayor in the City of North Vancouver. And on behalf of City Council and the residents in the City of North Vancouver, I'd like to send my best wishes to the Filipino-Canadian community as we approach the Philippine Days Festival. Part of our city's strength comes from the many cultures and traditions that contribute to our social fabric. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, the 2020 Philippine Days Festival will be a virtual celebration marking the 122nd anniversary of Philippine independence and increase our community's understanding of the rich cultural heritage of the Philippines. Thank you to the Metro Vancouver Philippine Arts and Cultural Exposition Society for your ongoing efforts to promote community engagement and cultural understanding across the Metro region. Your efforts help make the City of North Vancouver a more vibrant and inclusive place for residents and visitors alike. Best wishes for an enjoyable celebration.
On this next segment, we invite you to sing along to this very inspiring song, Ako Ay Pilipino, to be led by Victoria BC's Raver Agapito. North Vancouver District Mayor Mike Little would like to say a few words in support of our celebrations.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike Little. I'm the mayor for the District of North Vancouver. And today it is my privilege to welcome everyone to the 2020 Philippine Days celebrations, taking place as a virtual event for the very first time. Like many of us over the past 3 months, the Metro Vancouver Philippine Arts and Culture Exposition Society, better known as MV PACES, has adapted to the new normal and found an innovative platform to help us recognize the 122nd anniversary of Philippine independence. The 30 Days of Filipino Music celebration is a month-long event showcasing the Filipino heritage and traditions by way of song, dance, and art. With Greater Vancouver being home to the second largest community of Filipino Canadians, the District of North Vancouver is proud to have a strong Filipino community and would like to extend our gratitude for being an integral part of the municipality. On behalf of the Council and a grateful community, we send our best wishes for a successful event and hope you enjoy the celebrations. Mabuhay.
As you know that the Philippine language is not just Tagalog, as we have 8 major dialects that Filipinos here in Canada fluently speak. This next song is a jazz take on the popular song in Kapampangan dialect with the Tagalog version, Ati Ko Pong Sing Sing, rendered to us by Circulo Pampangas, Ed and Salve Dayao.
Ating pupong sing-sing, may tuliyang timpukan, aman na ke iti, king indung ibatan, sangkan king sinino, king metong akapan, mewalaya iti, eko kamalayan, king sukal, nimluko, susukdul, king banwa, ipus, kung damat, baboning lamesa, ninuman, manaki, king sing-sing, kumana, kalulu, puso ko, manginuya kaya, ako po'y may sing-sing, ang bato'y kay ganda, na aking namana, sa mahal kong nanay, aking itinago, sa loob ng baon, ito ay nawaglit, hindi ko na malaya, kirot ng puso ko, di mapawi-pawi, sa naglahong sing-sing, na di ko mawari, sino man ang taong sa akin magsulit, ay ikagalang ko, higit pa sa hari, ay ikagalang ko, higit pa sa hari.
To all my fellow Filipino Canadians across the nation, I hope all of you are well and healthy. Let me take this opportunity to join all of you in celebrating our heritage, culture, tradition on this day that marks our Day of Freedom, Philippine Independence Day, and this month of June as Filipino Heritage Month, recognizing the remarkable contributions of Filipinos all over Canada. We hope to continue to spread love, hope, understanding to our very diverse community. Let's continue to stand for racial equality and fairness, and let's continue to make our voices heard. Thank you so much. I love you all. Stay safe. Mabuhay ka, kabayan Canadians.
One of the pioneer Filipino associations here in British Columbia has prepared for us a slideshow of who and what their organization is all about. This is the Filipino Association in British Columbia.
Ganap ang hirap sa mundo, unawa ang kailangan ng tao, ang pagmamahal sa kapwa-ilaan. Isa ang ugat na ating pinagmulan, tayong lahat ay magkakapatid. tuwing na panahon na ng pagkakaisa.
In the celebration of the Philippine Independence Day and the Filipino Heritage Month. This is Arlie Casso from Whitehorse, Yukon, Canada, and you're watching Philippine Days 2020.
Filipino instrumentalists are considered Philippine artistic treasures. The next performance is a piano duo arrangement by celebrated concert pianist Raul Sunico of Filipino well-loved melodies. Delight your ears with Dorothy and Victoria's rendition of Philippine airs. Did you know that for a time, Philippine Independence Day was celebrated July 4 instead of June 12th? In June 5, 1898, Emilio Aguinaldo issued a decree proclaiming June 12 as the Day of Independence. The 21-page declaration was signed by 98 Filipinos, appointed by Aguinaldo, and one retired American artillery officer, Colonel L.M. Johnson. The proclamation was ratified by 190 municipal presidents from the 16 provinces controlled by the Revolutionary Army and later again by the Malolos Congress. The Philippines failed to win international recognition of its independence during that time, as the Spanish government ceded the Philippine archipelago to the United States in the Treaty of Paris in the same year. The Philippines didn't recognize the treaty and brought about the Philippine-American War. The United States of America granted independence to the Philippines on July 4, 1946, the same day the Treaty of Manila was signed. But on August 4, 1964, then-President Diosdado Macapagal signed into law, upon the advice of historians and the urging of nationalists, Republic Act No. 4166, designating June 12 as the country's Independence Day. Filipinos are known to be very caring people. Deandra Miranda is here to sing us about this wonderful trait that the Filipinos are known for.
One of the most beautiful things about the Filipino culture is the desire to protect and care for family, which has been instilled in many of us since we were young. The family has always been looked to as a source of strength and guidance as we journey through life, and we are raised to express infinite gratitude towards them. The song Iingatan Ka highlights these values through the lyrics, which note that despite the adversity that one may face, the act of caring for family, specifically a mother figure, as they grow older, lends love and purpose to life.
Sa buhay kong ito, tanging pangarap lang, ang iyong pagmamahal ay makamtan. Kahit na sandali, kita ay mamasdan, ligaya'y tila ba walang hanggan. Sana'y di na maisip kung nangangarap man din, kung ang buhay na pagmulay ang lalaki. Minsan ay mararapa, minsan din ay luluha, di ka na matitibig at
The song Bayan Ko is the song that most identifies with our celebration of Philippine independence. It's the longing of the Filipino heart set into music. The essence of the song captures people even outside of the Philippines. The following clips are just examples of various non-Filipinos performing the ever-expressive Bayan Ko. To listen to the full performances of all the clips, please visit the Philippine Days Facebook page where all the links are posted.
Mga kababayan, sa pagdiriwang po natin ng ika-122 anibersaryo ng kasarinlan ng ating bayang Pilipinas, napakaganda pong bigyang kahalagaan naman natin ang mga katangiang Pilipino na siyang nagdudulot sa atin ng magandang pangalan, paghanga at tagumpay saan man tayo naroroon.
In a country like Canada, characterized with a multicultural fabric of different nations, we proudly share our values as our vital contribution to the Canadian community through Filipino values that earn for us the admiration and respect of other nations for the Filipinos, wherever we may be.
So in celebration of our freedom and in honor of our country, our flag, and our people, patuloy po nating isulong ang ating pagiging makadiyos,
mapagmahal sa pamilya,
mapunyagi sa gawain,
matapat sa pakikitungo,
matulungin at mapagbigay sa kapwa,
masipag sa trabaho,
may pagkukusa at kapakipakinabang,
may kagitingan at malinis na pangalan.
Mga kaugalian ng dakilang lahing Pilipino na siya namang alay natin sa mundo.
This is who we are, our gift to the world.
So on behalf of MB Paces, ito po si Kuya Alvin together with my wife Susan, wishing you Happy Independence Day at mabuhay po tayong lahat, kabayang Canadians!
Happy Independence Day again to all our viewers. Day 12 has ended, but we are just starting. There are 18 more days of celebrating our freedom and heritage here in Canada. Tune in as we start looking at original compositions written by Filipino Canadians who express their hearts and ideas through the beauty of music. There also has been 11 days of exciting performances that you can visit or revisit through our website at www.philippinedays.com, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. If you're watching through Facebook, don't forget to like the page and the video and share. If you're watching through YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and share. MV Paces would like to thank the City of North Vancouver, the District of North Vancouver, North Vancouver Recreation and Culture Commission for their amazing support and funding of this project, the Office of the Philippine Consulate General of Vancouver for their unwavering support of the Filipino people, and our deepest gratitude to all various Filipino organizations that made this project a reality. Stay safe everyone and God bless. Mabuhay po kayong lahat, kabayang Canadian.
Philippine Days 2020, ipagdiwang ating kalahian. Canada, salamat sa paglaan ng isang buwan. Taas noo, Pilipino, ipakita sa paligid mo. Sama-samang titindig sa